I'm speaking to you from Brazil, a country currently facing a massive Chinese car invasion. Our market is being completely redefined by brands like BYD, and it's raising one big question. Would you trust a Chinese hybrid SUV to run for 10 years without a headache, knowing that its most expensive part is a massive battery sitting right under your feet? Because the 2027 BYD Song Plus isn't just evolving in horsepower or interior finish, it's changing the way the car operates from the inside out. Today, we're going to strip down this system with pure engineering to understand what it does exceptionally well and where the long-term questions still remain. Welcome to Chalub Lab. If you enjoy this type of technical, no-nonsense analysis, subscribe now. Over 99% of you watch without being subscribed, and we're less than 60 people away from hitting our 1,000 subscriber goal. Let's hit that milestone today. But let's get straight to the point, because this car isn't a simple evolution, it's a different architecture. Starting with the hybrid powertrain, this is where BYD's DMI system comes in, and it's crucial to understand this because it changes everything. The DMI isn't a traditional hybrid that just helps the engine. It functions as an electric system supported by combustion. In practice, the electric motor is in charge most of the time. The combustion engine acts as a power generator and support, always operating in its peak efficiency range. That's the secret sauce. The car doesn't rely on the thermal engine to move. It relies on it to produce energy. This completely shifts the driving feel. Now, the combustion engine, a 1.5-liter turbo with approximately 130 horsepower. It's not here for direct performance, it's here for energy efficiency within the hybrid ecosystem. It always works optimized under low or medium load, generating power for the electric system. And here is the most important part of the DMI. The electric motor moves the car. Electric motor means instant torque. The result, the car delivers a combined 239 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque with front-wheel drive. In practice, this means immediate response in traffic, without traditional gear shifts, and without that waiting for the engine to spool up feeling. Pay attention to this because it changes the driving experience significantly. There is no conventional gearbox, no traditional automatic, no belt-driven CVT. The system uses an E-CVT architecture, where everything is electronically managed between the thermal motor, electric motor, and battery. The result, linear, progressive, and extremely smooth acceleration in urban use. Now let's talk about the blade battery, the other pillar of this car. It uses LFP chemistry, lithium iron phosphate, which prioritizes thermal safety and durability. The blade format improves internal space utilization and allows for structural integration. Yes, the battery is part of the chassis, increasing rigidity, stability, and safety. This isn't just theory, it impacts handling and comfort. This is also why BYD gained fame in battery penetration tests, where traditional cells can enter thermal runaway, but the blade remains stable. Moving to the 2027 version, and there's an important point here, there was no significant jump in horsepower. The system still puts out a combined 239 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. In other words, it's not a faster car, it's a more efficient one in electric mode. The big change is the battery, which went from 18.3 kilowatt-hours to 26.6 kilowatt-hours. This completely changes daily use. According to official standards, it can now travel up to 61 miles in 100% electric mode, previously about 39 miles. In practice, this means much more time driving without spending a drop of gas.
Now, something that makes a huge difference, but few people discuss properly: the ADAS system. The Song Plus features Adaptive Cruise Control, ACC. This changes the highway and traffic experience because the car doesn't just maintain speed, it automatically adjusts the distance to the vehicle in front, braking and accelerating on its own within traffic. When you combine this with the electric hybrid system, the drive becomes even smoother. Regarding the real experience, the noise insulation is one of the car's strongest points. Since it runs on electric power so often, the cabin needs to be quiet, and BYD solved this with reinforced ceiling and double-pane glass on higher trims. The result is a more premium feel than the category suggests. The suspension tuning is more comfortable and stable compared to the Song Pro, with better body control and more refinement on the road. This reinforces the Plus as the more sophisticated model in the lineup. To be clear, the Song Pro is simpler and more rational. The Song Plus is where BYD concentrates technology and comfort. Now let's talk about price. This is one of the most aggressive points of this car. Even with a larger battery and more tech, it stays extremely competitive within the hybrid SUV segment. Back to the engineering, there's a detail that defines all of this. The DMI is not a traditional series hybrid. While it acts primarily as a generator, the combustion engine can also contribute directly to traction under certain conditions. It's an intelligent series parallel hybrid. This improves efficiency, especially on the highway. In the end, the 2027 BYD Song Plus isn't about being the fastest or the most powerful. It's about redefining when you use gas and how much. Now I want to hear from you. Would you have the courage to trust this system for 10 years? Or do you still think it's too early for this level of electrification and batteries? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this no-nonsense technical analysis, subscribe to the channel. We are very close to our goal, and there's a lot more content like this coming. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.